Welcome back, everybody. This is my channel. My name is Lindsay, and this is where I share all my real estate deals. In this video, I will let you know how I acquire my fourth property. So, at this point, I've been investing in Gary, Indiana for about 2 years. And I purchased my first home through conventional financing, my first investment home through conventional financing, my second home through conventional financing, and my third one as well with a HELOC. So in this number 3 property that I purchased, it was purchased cash with money pulled out from a HELOC in order for me to do the BRRRR strategy. And if you don't know what BRRRR means, please go check out my other videos in which I broke down the numbers for that particular house. So I decided to move on with my HELOC since it gave me the ability to tap into my equity from my primary single home, which I bought in 2019 and it's 2024, had appreciated quite a bit. And it gave me the liberty of investing through leveraging debt. So I'm ready to purchase my fourth house. And at this time, all of the houses that I've been purchasing were through the regular MLS. And since I've been listening to Bigger Pockets, one rental at a time, talking to other investors, I realized that off-market deals could be the next step for me to go. Since I was able to get some great deals on the market, I thought I would be able to get even better deals off-market. So I started to network. And by network, I mean I went on different websites like Facebook Marketplace, and I started talking to people that were wholesaling. And I joined groups like for Indiana, real estate investing in Indiana, groups closer to my market, Northwest Indiana investing groups. I also had reached out to my realtor. If you don't remember, you have to have a realtor that's investor friendly. And in that case, my realtor's also very much in their growing stage. And so he had put together an investing group that people were coming into Gary, Indiana to buy properties. So I was also included in that group, which gave me access to more like 20 or 30 members that I could ask questions to that were investing in the same area that I was. So that was already like the upper hand. And this is why I think the beauty of like getting to know new people and meeting other investors would be, the most beneficial thing as a new investor, because people have done this in your market. And then now when you're tapping into the knowledge of other investors that have done it for a long time, then you can get so much more benefit through referrals, through advice, or just finding comradeship if you're going through the same struggles as well. So I belong to a bunch of Facebook groups online. I was talking to wholesalers. I was talking to other investors in my area. And I finally found a few wholesalers that I was talking to, and then they seem reliable. I know that wholesaling has a bad rep, and that not everybody is as straight as that should be. But I think wholesaling is also a way of making money, another way of making money in real estate. So a lot of the deals I was seeing were not particularly good with the numbers, not significantly better than the MLS. So it wasn't like I totally jumped into that wholesaling or talking to wholesalers, but I definitely was trying to broaden up my circle. And I came up with this wholesaler. His name is Mackenzie. I'm not going to link them up, but he kept sending me a few properties, and one of them really piqued my attention because it was in the zip code that I loved, and also this is another full gut rehab that I was putting my eye on. So if you don't remember in my last video, I purchased my house number 3 for $35,000, and I would say that was a median rehab. And the one that I'm purchasing right now, number 4, was listed for $25,000. And through talking to the wholesaler and negotiating and having my property manager work the property, we ended up on a sale price of $21,000. So this was crazy because how in the world I was going to be able to buy a house for $25,000? The answer was through my HELOC. I did not have the cash, but I, went through my whole wholesaling contract and take it to the title network. The whole process of having a property sell to you by a wholesaler versus the MLS is like mind-blowing, because normally you would go into escrow if you're buying through conventional lending or even cash. But if you're buying on the market, you have a realtor, you open escrow, you have inspection period, you have financing contingencies, you have so many things. But buying through a wholesaler is the fastest thing you can ever imagine. It's basically they send the contract to a title company. They make the contract for you. They do their own search title, put title insurance on it and everything, but it takes like 2 to 3 days. So very quickly I closed on the property that my property manager had walked. It was a full gut rehab. It was priced for $21,000, and this will be my project for Burr number 4. But I want to talk about the closing costs of buying a property cash, because I never knew that you could save so much by buying a property cash. Mind you, I did buy a property cash before this, but on an MLS. So on the MLS, I did not have to pay for my realtor's commission. This was prior to July of this year. So I did not have to pay for all of that, but there was a lot of closing costs attached to the sealing of the contract. With the wholesale deal, you're expected only to pay for like document prep fee, notary fee, basically it was like a few $100s. It was crazy. Like my whole closing statement, I'm gonna put right here, was just a few $100, which is awesome. And so this is why I always think it's good to share the information that I learn, because you're just gonna, a lot of things that you go through, you learn on the go. And even though I might have read somewhere or seen a video on how to close on a wholesale deal, but I did not know exactly how adventurous it is for you as the investor to do that. And it just blew my mind. Anyways, at this point, I will show you some pictures of the house, and I also have the scope for it's going to be a budget of $35,000. So 21 plus $35,000, that's about $56,000 that the property more likely comped out to be at least $90,000. It's a brick property, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom with a full basement. But we shall see. This will be my number 4 Burr, and I'll come back to you with the full breakdown of the numbers in another video. Well, thank you for listening to me, and like and subscribe. Don't forget.